Tumelang Apsheni Ralocha Sanbonani. Hello everyone, my name is Naledi Mfoloe and it is my absolute pleasure to welcome you to the latest edition of the African Diaspora News channel, where we unravel the stories that shape our world and our communities. Today we dive deep into the currents of information, from the pulse of politics to the heartbeat of entertainment. We've got it all covered, so please stay tuned for a news experience like no other. Now today we turn the spotlight on an incident that has actually sparked intense debate and drawn significant attention. Now a white business owner was confronted by members of the EFF regarding his apparent ignorance of South Africa's minimum wage laws. Now the confrontation escalated when it was revealed that the white business owner pays his workers a pathetic wage. Now he himself spends a substantial amount of 4,000 rands just on electricity for his home. Now this situation does open up a crucial dialogue about economic inequality, worker rights, and moral responsibilities of business owners in South Africa. Let's have a look.
Just a slick question.
I don't know.
How much is the minimum wage of this country?
So I don't know what the monthly minimum wage is.
You don't know?
I've just been told that is what I must pay.
Yeah, but you are paying our people 1,800 a month. What nonsense is that?
So she didn't work the full month.
No, what nonsense is that? 1,800. What's that? How much are you paying for water in your home? How much? Tell me. In your rate. Water. Let's go.
I don't pay for water. I've got a wall.
Hold. How much you pay for electricity? Tell me.
For what? Here at the business or at home?
No, at home.
Yes, 4,000.
Okay. Electricity you paid.
At home?
Yeah, at home. You paid 4,000. No, you said 4,000, eh?
Yes, sir.
Okay, it's fine.
Okay, now let's dissect the incident, right? The EFF members approached the business owner to question him about the wages paid to its employees. And when pressed, he admitted that he didn't know what the minimum wage was, which is an admission that in itself is very alarming. The ignorance, or rather fake ignorance, speaks volumes about the disregard for fair labor practices and the well-being of these workers. Now, the business owner's revelation about his own expenses, particularly the 4,000 rand spent on electricity, further emphasizes the disparity between his living standards and those of his employees. While he lives comfortably, his workers struggle to survive on a significantly lesser amount. Now, at the heart of this issue is economic inequality, which honestly is a problem in South Africa and in many parts of the world. The minimum wage in South Africa, as of recent updates, is approximately 21 rand and 69 cents per hour, which translates roughly to 3,500 to 3,700 per month. Assuming a full-time work schedule, even this amount is barely enough to cover basic living expenses, let alone provide a comfortable living. Now, the fact that this business owner was unaware of the minimum wage raises critical questions about the ethical responsibility of employers. How can they claim to run their businesses responsibly when they are oblivious to the standards designed to ensure a fair living for their workers? The disconnect between a broader systematic issue where the gap between the rich and the poor continues to widen, aggravated social tensions and economic instability. The disparity between the business owner's personal expenses and the wages he pays his employees is a stark and troubled reminder. While he spends 4,000 on electricity, his workers are expected to survive on nearly half of that amount monthly. Now, this situation paints a vivid picture of the moral responsibility business owners should bear. Living in a society where such inequalities exist demands a deeper reflection on the ethical foundations of business practices and employers. Employers must recognize that their workers are not just cogs in a machine, but humans who deserve dignity, respect, and fair wage. When employers neglect these responsibilities, they not only perpetuate poverty, but they also contribute to a broader societal unrest. Now, the economic freedom fighter have positioned themselves as a staunch advocate for the rights of the marginalized and exploited. Now, confrontations like these ones are a representative of their approach to highlighting and addressing systematic injustices. While their tactics may sometimes be viewed as radical or confrontational, it is important to acknowledge the critical issues that they bring to the forefront. By challenging this white business owner directly, I think that the EFF not only brought immediate attention to the situation, but also forced a public reckoning with issues of wage inequality and labor exploitation in South Africa. Now, in my view, I think the ignorance displayed by the business owner is not a personal failing. It reflects a broader culture of indifference that allows such inequalities to actually persist. This indifference must be addressed through enforcement of labor laws, worker protections, and a cultural shift towards a greater empathy and justice in the workplace. Now, in conclusion, the confrontation between EFF members and a white business owner is a reminder of the broader issues of economic inequality and labor exploitation in South Africa. It actually highlights the urgent need for awareness, accountability, and action to ensure that all workers receive fair wages and are treated with dignity and respect. Now, as we reflect on this incident, what are your thoughts in regards to this? We want to hear from you. Let's engage in the comments section and be sure to give this video a thumbs up. That's it from me till we meet again.